came into this media zone with a spring in your step. It's been another really impressive performance out there today.
Yeah, it's been another very good day. Many drivers got hit by trouble as well, but in the same time, I think we've done a strong day again. Managed the risk, the pace, the tires. So no, it's so far very good. Still 4 stages to go tomorrow.
Talk about managing the risk. We know how the road evolves, how it goes from being at first pass to second pass. Are you giving yourself an extra margin on the second pass because you know how rough it's going to be?
Yeah, it hasn't been maybe the same level of full attack like yesterday, today, but still using the line when you're on the back of the field is the target then, and driving very clean, staying in the line. That was my target, not being too aggressive on the tires, and yeah, I'm happy with the car. I have a good feeling. So won a couple of stages today, so it's been a good day.
David Evans is convinced you won't be going for it in the power stage tomorrow, but I'm not sure I've ever seen you not going for it. You've got the tyres. Will that be a decision that waits until just before the start of the stage?
Yeah, I think you heard that many times from me, but I trust my feelings, and if I feel good, if the conditions are fine, there is no reason to let point away. So we'll see, but at the moment it looks like forecast might be a bit complicated for the power stage. So if we are hit by heavy rain at this moment, it will maybe not the time for me to take full risk for sure. So we'll have to see and try to stay clever.
Elvin, second place at the end of day 2. Listen, 2 days ago, you'd have taken that, wouldn't you?
Probably yes. Obviously it was a pretty bad start to the event, but things have got better and better in the car, and the feeling is pretty good now, to be honest. And the day's been pretty, I wouldn't say spectacular, but it's been solid enough out there.
It's been steady progress this weekend, but is there anything in particular that you've changed or adapted to give you that bit of pace that you've certainly found out there today?
Yeah, quite a few things, to be honest, both in the car and then obviously that's given the confidence, and then you can drive more according to what you should be doing as well. It all goes hand in hand, and it's everything having to come together to make it work.
If we'd been in Portugal and Thierry had just been behind you at the start of day 2, I'd have put money on him catching you. That hasn't happened today, and that must be a confidence booster for you in terms of your pace in the car.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a big boost. Obviously, we were a bit worried at some points in Portugal, to be honest, that we had enough pace, and probably made us panic a little bit too much and forced us into making changes that maybe weren't fully necessary. But of course, everybody's here to win, to keep improving. So naturally, when you feel like you have places to improve, you feel like you always have to search for something. But as it turns out, maybe the answer was closer to home than what we expected, let's say. And in the end, it didn't need that much to give us what we were missing, let's say, in Portugal.
Go on then. Tell us what you changed that perhaps was a bit knee-jerk, and tell us what it was that you found that was closer to home.
It's basically just some chassis stuff, some stuff in the geometry, some chassis settings. So yeah, it's not stuff that normally costs a lot of performance, but have a lot of impact to the feeling that you have behind the wheel.
Good day today. Well done, Al.
Cheers, thanks.
Terry, another really tough day for the team. For you personally, you're up to 3rd place. How are you feeling at the end of day 2?
Yeah, it's definitely a disappointment for the team and for us as well, because obviously Sebastien going to score the big points if he finishes tomorrow. From our side, okay, we moved up 2 positions. We're on the podium. We felt like today we didn't have any chance to catch back the time, and despite trying to go as fast as possible and even trying to take some risks in some of the stages, I was never able to catch back really a lot of time, and I felt like today wasn't be the day where I could fight with everything.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because in Portugal you were very, very comfortable and confident with the car, and you were pushing on and taking good time until obviously you had your issue. Quite a difference here in terms of your ability to put pressure on the Toyotas.
Yeah, I don't know why, to be honest. The feeling in some of the stages isn't bad, but I just feel like we miss a bit of traction. Yeah, the diffs maybe are not perfect as well, but yeah, we have a link, and I'm linked with this until the end of this rally. So a few things which doesn't make it so comfortable, and yeah, maybe just make me lose a few tenths here and there, and at the end of the stage, it's too much.
It does look as if power stage points are going to be critical this year. You know, a 5-point haul tomorrow would certainly bring you back closer to the boys in front, but we're hearing about maybe rain. It'll be difficult to judge just how risky a big push through that stage is tomorrow.
We're going to first see how are going the conditions to be, and from there on, I mean, it will be easier to judge what is the right decision. For the moment, of course, we are target some power stage points, as always. They're going to be crucial and important. But we also need to bring home the car for the team. That's definitely clear in our mind. But I think we can handle both.
You mentioned the diff, and that obviously you're stuck with the diff you've got because of the linking. Can you make any other changes to give you a little more confidence to push on tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we are constantly changing the car. I have done a lot of mechanical work this weekend to try to improve. It improved definitely from the start of the rally, but there's this little few things, details we are missing, we couldn't find yet.